Hello everyone and welcome to our second video in the What's New series we're releasing, and today we'll be running through what's new in build 8.449. Today I'll run through the most notable features in build 8.449, starting with some new changes in our API, an update to our recent one-time passwords feature, some new performance tweaks, a new login security feature, and a new branding feature. Most of the work in this build went into adding some more features into our API. Now you can use some new functions to apply or remove permissions to existing folders, password lists, or individual passwords. You'll see you can apply either admin, modify, or view permissions, and you can do this for either users or security groups. We've also included a new feature to specify a reason when viewing or editing passwords via the API. If we take a look at this section in our documentation, we now have a new header request called reason. This allows you to put in a plain text explanation of why you are making this API call, and then this will be added into the auditing data appropriately. One other small addition to the Windows API now is it considers permissions at an individual password level, whereas previously it only was able to query permissions at a password list level. Lastly, with the API, we have a new password hashing feature. Traditionally, when returning passwords using the API, it will display them in clear text. If this is not desirable, you can now either return a hashed value of your password record to be matched against another system that you are integrating with our API. For those using the API, these new inclusions will hopefully help secure and automate your environment a little bit better. Now we'll move on to the second topic in this video, which is an addition to our recent one-time passwords feature. This is a new built-in tool you can use to generate secure two-factor authentication codes. Previously, this tool was built requiring you to upload a QR code, but now this new button here allows you to instead enter the details of your QR code manually. So now what we can do is enter the issuer and the secret, and then your one-time password generator will start generating codes for you. Okay, let's talk about some of the new performance enhancements we have in build 8.449. We have two fairly major improvements in this build, and the first is a new archiving auditing table. The idea with this is that auditing events will be moved into this separate auditing table to keep the primary auditing table light, which will in turn help speed up the user interface and searches. A new system setting allows you to configure the amount of maximum auditing records to keep in the primary auditing table. I've left my value at 500,000, and if there are any more records than this, the oldest ones will automatically be moved into the archiving table. Too many auditing records normally isn't an issue for normal users of Passwordstate, but heavy users of the API will also be able to use this second option, where all API auditing data will be moved on a daily basis. You can schedule the time for this cleanup process just by adjusting this value here. When searching through auditing data, you may now need to consider this new search option, which allows you to search within the live auditing table or the archiving table. Most users will never need to select the archiving table because 500,000 records is a huge amount, but as previously suggested, heavy users of the API might need to take this option into consideration. Next, we have made some improvements to the memory usage of our Passwordstate Windows service. We've now included some more cleaning up of the data that was being stored in memory, which was previously building up due to the Active Directory sync process. Memory usage should now be more stable and lower, and sync processes should complete quicker with this new service. In build 8.449, we've also included a new small security feature which applies to the login screen. You may have noticed previously that when entering in an incorrect password, the time it would take to error was different to the time it would take if you entered an incorrect username. We've now added this new system setting so you can delay the login screen error message by a value of your choice, which will allow you to return the error message to the user with a consistent time, no matter if it's an incorrect password or an incorrect username. This is just a small inclusion to help mitigate against an attacker trying to guess some credentials. The last thing we'd like to talk about in this build is a new branding feature we have, which can also be set under the System Settings area. You are now able to upload an image of your choice, and this will be used as your background for all of your login pages for your main Passwordstate website. If I log out now, you'll notice I have a custom background, and the purpose of this feature is to give Passwordstate a more modern look, and potentially you could use something like a company wallpaper for this screen. All of these features and more are included in the new build 8449, which is available for download now. For more details, please visit the changelog, which is included in the description of this video, or you'll find it on our Click Studios website. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate you taking the time to watch this video.